Hello, my lovely ladies. This is Dikshi on this side, and I'm back on StayUncle TV on YouTube just for you. So you know that I'm taking out a course just for the girls, where I'm taking out first date tips for the girls, for you girls. Now you know the first episode was on grooming. In this episode, we're going to talk about body language. So physical attraction is the first thing that you feel when you meet someone. That first vibration when you sit with someone on a coffee and make a conversation, or when you hug someone the first time when you meet them, the first thing that you feel, that is your physical chemistry with that person. If you meet someone and you suddenly feel very attracted to that person, don't feel weird about it. Just observe the feeling and don't do anything about it, because there's a right time for everything. So you've been talking to this guy online and it's been very exciting. Now the next thing to do is to meet up. So what do? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling jittery? How do you break the ice? So the simplest and the most human thing to do when you meet someone to break the ice is to give them a hug. Just hug them. Don't hug them like this. Just hug them gracefully, and that is going to break the first barrier of body language. Just give the first hug and it'll break down a lot of ice. And you know how they say when you hug someone, it releases endorphins for both the people. So that first feeling of warmth is going to come when you hug someone. Now when you're sitting on the table, sit opposite to the guy. If the table is too big, like some restaurants have this really big table, and then you sit there on this side, the other guy sits on this side, and it's so far away. You don't want to do that. Try to sit on the diagonally to the guy if the table is too big. So third and the easiest thing to do when it comes to body language is to smile. Smile is the one thing that attracts men a lot. They may overlook what you're wearing, they may overlook how you generally look, but when you smile, that's the one thing that guys really see, is that, oh, she has a pretty smile. And that's like one thing that they particularly remember, and this is something that I have experienced every time I go out with guys as well. When I smile, when I'm just generally relaxed and warm, and it gives a very welcoming sort of a feeling to the guy. So smile, take it easy, be relaxed. If the first 10 minutes of the meeting have been really nice and you like the guy, the first sign to let the guy know that you are enjoying the meeting is to lean in on his conversation. If you sit too far, like far away, the guy will just feel like maybe you're not really interested in listening to what he's saying, because when you lean in onto someone, it really means that you are into what they're listening. You're interested in what they are saying and you're liking the conversation, okay? And then you carry on the conversation from there. Alright, the next thing to do when you are sitting in front of the guy is to have your palms and your fingers towards him. So don't sit like this, because this is a very negative body language. This is a defensive body language, and it just shows that whatever he's saying, you're not really agreeing with it. So sit with an open arms like this, and sit. When you sit on the table, make sure your palms are placed like this on the table. Just be comfortable, even if it means you're just stretching out your arm a little bit, but just keep your fingers towards the guy, because sometimes when guys show interest, they bring their palm closer to yours, and you just might have an opportunity to touch them a little. Now that sort of touching means that he's actually really interested in you. So if you keep an open body language with that, it will really give a good spark to your connection. So open arms, put them on the table, and fingers towards the guy. I remember having an experience where I was sitting with this one guy, and I was really not enjoying the conversation he was making, and I really didn't sort of agree with his ideas. So I don't want to be rude to the guy, and we're in the middle of dinner, so it's not like I can walk up and say, I don't like your conversation, I don't like what you're saying, okay, bye. I can't do that. So what I did was, I did this and I leaned back. And I was like this pretty much the whole time, just to let him know that I don't think this is going to work, and I don't agree with you, and that's it. I'm not going to see you after this. Eye contact. Look at him in the eyes. Don't look here, don't look there. So when you look at someone in the eye when they talk, your connection with them is locked. And then when that happens, you forget everything that's happening around you. You forget the music that's playing. You forget the people who are, walking across. You forget a baby that's crying there. That connection is locked. And if you like someone, if the chemistry is good, if the physical chemistry is good, your eyes are locked, it's like this is it. This is the span of attention. And that is the best thing to happen in a date. So a good way to let the guy know that you're interested in them is to occasionally touch them lightly. Now, how do you do that? So obviously when I say touch them, I don't mean grope them. No. Touch them lightly, perhaps in their arm, in the forearm, or in the upper part of the arm. When you talk to them, just do that and sort of initiate that sort of a contact with them, and that sort of sends sparks in the date, in the body, and everything just starts rolling when you have this nice sort of a informal sort of touch like that. When you do that, when you talk to someone, it's a sign of wanting to be close. Be casual and be informal and be graceful about it. Okay, this is a really important tip I'm going to give you now. It's really important. It's about this. Keep the damn thing away when you're sitting with the guy. Keep it away. Make it silent if you have to. Switch it off if you have to. But do not be on the phone, look at your phone, text message, answer unnecessary calls when you're sitting with the guy. It's a sign of disrespect, not just of the time that you guys are putting together, but his effort, your effort. The whole purpose of the day is to, be interested in each other. Or if you're interested in taking selfies, that is a complete turn off for the guy. And a self-respecting guy is probably just going to walk up and leave. Trust me, guys can do that. Alright, not all guys appreciate their time and their energy being disrespected like that, and I'm sure it goes for the same. It's not just particularly to the guys, it's particular to the women as well. Especially me, I'm very, very finicky on this issue. If you are here on a date with me, keep your fucking phone away and spend time with me. Alright, when you sit, don't tap your foot like this or your hand like this or fidget too much. It shows restlessness. This is a negative body language. Be relaxed, be cool, and be at ease. Be smooth about it. Do not cross your arms. This is something I have told you before as well. It's a negative body language as well. Don't roll your eyes like this or like this or like this. It's a condescending body language, and you do not want to pass that message that you don't respect the other person. Alright, so don't do that. The last thing when I talk about the body language is don't slouch like this, or sit bent like this, or sit like this. No. That is a really, really bad projection of yourself. Sit at ease, sit comfortably, but sit alert. My suggestion would be to keep your back straight when you sit. If it means you need to push back a little on the chair, do that, but no slouching. Alright? Remember that. So these are all in all the tips that I wanted to give you about body language in the first date. Now ladies, like we are finicky about small things. Men do not look at the small details. Most of them don't, but they do observe the basic things. They observe these things about your body language, whether you are open, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. So here are these tips for you. They will be helpful for you. I can guarantee you that. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can email to me at dikshi-auntie@stayuncle.com. I will be replying to you. I'm there personally on that email and I'm approachable. So until the next episode, where I'm going to talk about conversations. This is bye from Dikshi Auntie, and see you in the next episode. Bye.